Hey folks, welcome back for more Wandering Village in what will be our final and last episode of this series. We're about, I want to say 6 days away from the 100-day mark of completing our long-awaited 100-day challenge on Veteran Mode, on the mode in which veterans play. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this series. It's been a journey. And we have faced a lot of adversity. We faced toxic poison clouds and scorching sands. By the way, I kept saying scorching hot sands. I don't know, that's a bit redundant. We faced medium sandstorms, large sandstorms, sandstorms only your parents told you about, sandstorms you heard in fairy tales, and we dealt with, infectious spread of toxic plants near threatening our resources. Also want to thank you for, holding true and watching the series despite that blurriness and the poor video quality. I found out what it was, fixed it, so this time around we should be good. Anyways, let's get started with this Let's Play. So a couple of things I want to address right off the bat. We are nil on water, which means we need to Uber staff both our cactus farms, okay? So we have this cactus farm here. I have this cactus farm here. We're gonna max staff it. We have the people to be this kind of, I guess you could say, crazy about it. It's kind of weird we have like one plot there. I don't care, okay? It's gonna work out. And I know we got a little overzealous with our, speaking of zealous, our hut project here. So we're just gonna help that out. And we have 3 people here. We're gonna add another 1 person here for wood plank. And then we're gonna actually set all this to be mined and grabbed and taken. Liam Neeson's taken.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
And then what we're gonna do is, let's see other workforces. We have 1 village doctor, which I think is fine. 3 herbalists, although at this point we can reduce it to 2, and the reason for that is because we are in the desert, so growing will be difficult. So we might as well keep that to 2. And then mycologist, if this is closed down, we'll set this to 3 in case we ever have to reopen it. Then we have this mycologist at farm at 2. Again, this is not the growing zone for it, but we have 1 person here. You know what? Well, let's reduce it down to 1. Again, we have quite a bit of food here. We have 9. All right, so we're gonna do that. Ombu kitchen at 1. I'm kind of digging it. Let's go ahead and set this to 2. I'm confident we have enough kitchen workers there now. Just a little bit of an eyesore here. Had I had, like a way to plan this out better, in terms of like a graph or a marker that I could put in the world, I would have known to actually let this be like a double road that leads right here, instead of having to push this up, It's not relevant. It's not relevant and as unimportant as anything in terms of road design. It kind of ticks me off a bit that this is not drawing even. Anyways, folks. All right, we're gonna hit play and then see where this takes us. Let's see. I don't know if we have enough workers for all this. We have 5 carriers. Let's go ahead and reduce that to 3. I think we have, oh yeah, we have 2 scavenger huts going. So hopefully we can build enough stone, get these houses going. And if you're thinking, is that really important? No, it's not important, because we have like 96, available beds. I think it's how they list it. Yeah, the amount of beds is 6, so we have 64 people in the community. It's not that big of a deal, but hey, we're just doing it because of the aesthetic. Okay, people live here. Oh yeah, I wanted to build this road as well, like this. And you might be thinking, oh my goodness, you're taking up all that spot for plotted plants. And you'd be right, but I kind of like the way it looks. Would it be kind of like the meta where you kind of merge like the regular farm with the area and where berry gatherers grow? Because if you can manage to use the plotted lands to cover up like other areas where the berry grows, couldn't you just sort of focus where the plants grow, like regrow essentially? Because all plants here regrow, like trees regrow, rocks respawn, and even the berry bushes, they regrow as well. So I wonder if you could do that, like have plotted lands take up some of these white spots here. Is that the meta? Did I find something out? Who knows? Who knows? Because you can do it with roads. All right, so at this point, we're just hanging tough. This is where we are in the world. We pretty much searched a lot of things. Now that we have 2 scavenger huts, a lot of things are within our reach here. Up ahead, we'll be encountering a scorching sand dune area. So while we're just hanging out, let me give you an actual tour. I didn't give you a proper tour all those times ago because of the poor video quality. Let's take a tour, folks. Let's take a tour. So this is our scavenger hut area. This is a little our suburb area. This is where our little industry is. Here we got some farms and stuff. We got our little cactus plant stuff going. We got our farm produce in there. We got our researchers here. This is the grand tour. Look at this. Our compost area, our little humble abode used to have tons of tent huts. People used to live near the bottom of Ambu and had that disastrous manure smell. And then we have our main farm up here, up north, with our main kitchen and our well supporting them. Look at this. We have a little main road up here. Then we have, of course, our suburb, newly built. We move people away. They're living near the Anbu spikes. We're treating the Anbu spikes harmoniously now instead of mining them, which consequently led to many disasters throughout our time here. Leads us back to our herb farm. This is like a lot of agriculture up north. And then we have our little hut here too. Look at this. I just love the way the game looks. We have our beloved outpost here in the north, which of course, you know, I adore because this northern outpost has such history. Okay, we had people going in here and doing their damnedest to work and then fleeing to the nearest kitchen to eat after only doing the one thing. Oh, it was brutal. But now that we have, you know, a food outpost here and berry gatherers and people eating in this vicinity, which I think is happening, we're able to, you know, have a sort of self-efficient northern outpost. You know what? I think I'm gonna reduce. What we'll do is we will reduce the herb area, the herb farm. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna close that and then have people do other stuff. We need this mined and this farmed and this cut down. But overall, it is smooth sailing. We are on day 97 now, 3 days away. Now, I don't think we will get to a point where we'll actually see not so much the game's end state, but there is sort of like this reveal. Once you play the game long enough, there is this reveal of like more Anbu lore and stuff like that. If we don't encounter it in the next 3 days, I'll leave that up to you to discover should you want to play this game and give it a go yourself. So we have 5 people here, or 5 people supposed to be working here. But are they all just getting food right now? Because there's only 2 people working and the other 3 are not chopping down trees. And they're carrying water to the farm. So wait, was I wrong in saying that do you need water to plant cactus, or does water help speed that up? Was I wrong in saying that earlier, that water is a free resource? I don't know. I guess so. I mean, look, they're putting water in there now, so I'm either wrong or water helps speed up the process for other cactus. At this point, now that we've researched, oh yeah, we could get researchers now. Anyways, I think we've researched, where is it? The chopping thing. It's a scientific name. The sawmill. We can actually start building sawmills here. You can actually build one right here. You can build one right here that's out of the way, which is probably better. Build one right here, which takes out some trees, and then this one's out of the way. Let's do that. Let's build the sawmill right here. Where is it? Resources. I should have researched. Oh, I have. I've researched the quarry already. Cool. So this is where we'll build our quarry. It looks like our scavenger party is back. Let's see where else we can send them to. We could send them here, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll send them to collect sand. It's going to be sand what gets us the... sand is the base resource to allow us to make glass. So we'll need a considerable amount of sand. Oh, cool. We've researched furnace. I guess we could do warehouse, because warehouse will lead us to stone road. Not that we need warehouse at this point. In fact, at this stage of the game, you don't need to build a warehouse. That's a lot of resources that it houses, as you would imagine, and at this time in the game, I mean, look, you kind of have enough material storages. Let's go ahead and prioritize everything that needs to get built and cut down. Now is the time to do it while we're in a good position. Alrighty, the closer we get to the scorching sand, that's when we'll hit the run button. Oh, we're on day 99. Here is another crossroad. We'll wait till we get closer before making a decision. A hut has been constructed. Great, so now we're in the Scorching Hot Sands. I called it Scorching Hot Sands again. Why do I keep doing that? It's Scorching Sands. Scorching Hot Sands would be redundant. Run. Anbu accepts. Anbu will run. Thank you, Anbu. Ooh, look at this. A poison forest, a large one. Now, here's the thing. I wonder if I can show you that special sort of Easter egg once you get far enough in the game. It's normally hidden behind a poison forest. If it is, if that special thing is there, I will choose to go to the poison forest. We'll see. So let us get through the Scorching Hot Sands. Scorching Hot Sands, yes. Scorching Hot Sands. You should just label it Scorching Hot Sand. Scorching Hot Sand, grain of sand.
Laugh with me!
And we are in the clear. Good, we're in the clear. We're gonna pause it here and check out this message. Traces of the past, petrified footprints of an Anbu. So Anbu is not the creature's name as so much its, I guess, classification. Several meters deep mark the surroundings of the quarry. Its footprint does. We should follow the tracks and see where they lead. We should investigate the tracks more closely. We did not come here. Let's go visit it and see where they lead. After walking for miles, they found a huge pile of ancient hardened excrement. Great, 30 dung. Love it. Love dung.
That's weird.
There's like a special like hidden thing behind a poison forest sometimes. It doesn't look like to be the case here. Up ahead is more jungle. But granted, I think pink is good. Pink means safe in this game. Oh, there's another large poison forest. Okay, we're not gonna cure Anbu because we're gonna save it for whatever challenge because we're gonna face a poison forest no matter what it seems. I can't really see what's behind this area.
Liar! Still lying to his audience.
No good choices. So it doesn't look like we'll get that special Easter egg. We just have to pick one. I'm gonna pick south because it's pink and I think pink is good. I don't know. Is it safe? I don't know. Oh, I just wanna wait. I wanna wait for like the last second. Oh, okay, we'll wait. And we're still building as much as we can here. Let's go ahead and reduce that to 1. We are on day 100. Here we go. Here we are. We made it. We did it. We fulfilled the challenge. I really wish there was like a prompt or something, you know? Letting you know like where you are and just sort of congratulating you on making it so far. But you know what? We're on day 100, but the video isn't done yet, okay? I want to make a choice. We're gonna head south. Anbu accepts our command, and then we're gonna go through this poison forest together and then deal with the aftermath. Then we'll call it a game, okay? Should this be our last hurrah, let's make it worth it. We are going to close things down. So the first thing we're gonna close is our carriers. Then the next thing we're gonna bring down is stonecutter and carpenter. Then we're gonna actually close down our research building. Then we're gonna close down this farm to be 4. Yeah, because we're still in the desert, so we want at least some people to do this. All right, where are we at for this? We need to keep this staffed to a degree, but we need decontaminators the most here. We're gonna close this down here. Looks like we're missing one more person. Okay, good. Open this up. All right, so we have a little bit of spillover, but we have 5 decontaminators at this point, so they're gonna get armed and dangerous, and we're gonna head south. We're actually gonna close down the Anbu doctor right now. That way all the herbs can be distributed to the village doctor only, and then we're gonna have village doctor stocked to 3. Oh no, it's right here. I messed. Is it too late? It is too late. Okay, this is what I was referring to earlier in the episode. It's called a mysterious formation. It's a mysterious rock formation covered in dark cloud, unlike anything that we've ever seen in our entire existence of being in this wandering village world. We missed it. I couldn't see it up ahead. I mean, it's a tough one to know until you're actually there. You could spot it earlier if you had the scout tower. Scout tower takes a lot of resources to make. We didn't have that. So we're actually going the wrong way to uncover it. But this is sort of the Easter egg they leave for like the lore, and you see this, you encounter it mostly when you've gone, I think, past, 100 days or so. A little over, I think, 90 days maybe you'll see this, and it's normally hidden behind a poison forest. We're gonna miss it.
Disappointed!
I mean, if you decide to play the game yourself, there is an additional mystery you will not have spoiled for you. Until then, let us continue our journey down the poison forest. Or, of course, I mean, you could just pop up a YouTube video, letting you know what it is. Oh, never mind. There's a mysterious formation right here. What am I saying? Built that all up for nothing. It was so far away, you could barely see it. I'm glad they actually did this. just so you don't miss the prompt. You know, it's a good way to end a playthrough, hitting this mysterious formation. Okay, you will be spoiled. You're a spoiled little viewer. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, what is this? Old machine. Arriving at the site, an old stone cutting saw looks like it could still be working. Let's turn it on. Let's look for anything else left behind. Let's not touch it. Let's turn it on. Alright, the machine roars and starts to shake heavily, and your scavengers get a face full of ancient black smoke that shoots out of it. On their way back, they feel sick. They are poisoned. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have these scavengers actually close down. We don't need additional scavengers. So now that, oh, look at this. Our guys are ready. They're ready to fight the good fights. We're not going to convert our workers into harvesters. That way we can contain the illness and the spread of infection to just our decontaminators. Wow, it looks so close, but it's actually quite some distance away. I wonder why. So I'm gonna try to cut all these trees, but that golden or brownish tree is a mother tree and it helps trees grow back faster. So I would suggest, if you're able, avoid cutting it. Getting our houses built. This is so excessive and arguably a waste of resources. But you know what? This is where I think I'll live. Where will I live? I'm gonna live right here, right in the middle. That's where I live. Called it. This is my spot. Anbu is sitting. Anbu's gonna buy us some time. Day 101, by the way, day 101. So we're going over. So now you can get a better look at it. Here it is, the mysterious formation. You can see that it kind of looks like a dead Anbu. So an Anbu that has been taken over by the spore. And yeah, that's it. That's what we'll have to encounter. Okay, so I think we're in a good spot right now. It's day 103, and Anbu has rested, you know, quite a bit. So let's get Anbu walking. And then as Anbu gets up, we're actually going to... Ooh, what do we find here? A blocked path. As your scavengers climb over the last crest of the dune, their view opens to see a big oasis full of fresh water, but there's a field of cacti blocking it. Last time we did this, we got poisoned, but again, the results are random. No turning back now. There must be a way down. Nice! They gracefully make their way through the cacti. As soon as they drink from the water, a feeling of joy overcomes them. There must be some strange substance in it. Sorry about that, guys. This cough will not leave me alone, but I have enough hauls to keep me going, to keep me making episodes. Okay, we have 65 water and high productivity triggered. Good for us. There's something in the water. Okay, it tells us 30% productivity for 3 days. Got it. Love to see it. So everything we do is faster now. Yay. So as Anbu gets up, we're going to try to feed Anbu because Anbu is hungry. Can we feed Anbu now? Yes. Let's go ahead and feed Anbu. I'm confident that our decontaminators, the 10 of which there are, will see us through. All right, here we are. There it is. The end is nigh. Into the abyss. Okay, what is this? Yep, strong poisonous air greatly increases toxicity, but we have high productivity. Okay, high productivity to endure, and we must endure. So now we're entering this fog. You could barely see Anbu's head. It's horrifying. It's actually horrifying. The stuff of nightmares. If we had built everything properly, we should be able to endure this with our decontaminators doing all that they can. We shouldn't need to micromanage here at this point. Oh my gosh, look at all that. Look at this. Oh no. It's horrible. It's horrible. No, we need to help out. We need to be able to do this and that and take that out. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Our decontaminators are overrun. Retreat! Retreat! There's nowhere to retreat to. Jump off of Anbu's back right now.
Abandon your post! Flee for your life!
Did we feed Anbu? I think we did. But Anbu is still really, really hungry. We're gonna feed Anbu again. The poison that Anbu got from that was not that bad. It mostly happens in the aftermath of, you know, like this stuff. Okay, so we have our decontaminators working hard. Oh, you hate this. You really hate that. The poison bush. Looks like we're in the clear, but now we are entering this place, the mysterious formation. We're about to enter it. Oh, here we are. Here we are. This is the end prompt. A dead Anbu. Truly a sad sight. This could have been all of our fate as well, but we managed to pull through thanks to grit, cooperation, and not least of all, your guidance, says the village elder. And that is that. That is the mysterious last bit of the early access game lore that we will find. Wow, we made it! It's weird. I'm kind of lost for words here. I felt like I was sort of thinking about what I would say for the last episode, and it all just sort of, made sense in my head. But now that we're actually here, it's kind of like, yeah, we did it. We finally did it. Oh, there's more. We should build something to commemorate our continued survival, a monument to cooperation, and it might even be a good opportunity for me to finally pass the torch of village leader to you once and for all. If you start on veteran mode, you might be like, who the heck is this guy? But yeah, he is the person who helps you in the tutorial and all that stuff. So now we can build a monument to Anbu and us, our symbiotic relationship, which very debatable. More like just us whipping Anbu to make good choices. But where do we build this? Let's see. Anbu puts its head down because Anbu's sad. Oh, there it is. Can you see it? It's right there. Hold on, let me... Oh, you can't see it from here. Okay. But you can see it like right here. This is the dead Anbu. And then we have our Anbu resting its, putting its head down to show respect. And now its head is up because respect is over. But this is the dead Anbu. I think when we pass a little bit of it, we'll be able to get a better sight of what what could have been this Anbu's fate had we not intervened. There you go. There's a bit of its tail, a little broken off right there. Turned to stone, it looks like. Turned to stone. There you go. There's a better view of it. Interesting. And I wonder what happens to the spore. Like, it eats through an Anbu corpse after it's sort of calcified, but does it then vanish, or does it pollute the floor, the ground, the earth below it? Who can say? I don't think we get to see the little Anbu head here. Yeah, I guess you can see a little bit of it right there. And that's it. That is the dead Anbu. I think we've taken care of most of the... Yeah, let's go ahead and build... I guess we could build it here. Not the most gorgeous looking setup. You kind of wanted to build it at the center here, but granted, we can't really have the foresight to plan for a lot of this stuff. So let's go ahead and build this monument and then end the episode with this monument. What do we need to build this damn... Oh! Never mind. We need quite a bit of glass, which we don't have. A lot of iron, but no glass. Okay, well, we're not gonna... Look. Alright, we've done the 100 episode challenge. We don't have the glass right now, so, poop. Oopsie-doo. Anyways, last village tour, okay? You know what, we'll wait till the day. We'll wait till the day, then we will call it a game. Alrighty, so before we say goodbye, let's do one last village tour, just to see how well we've done and how much our village, our settlement, now our town has changed, perhaps even a city. So we have our industry here to the right that has been supporting and providing for this settlement for a long time. Research center, decontaminators, our poop area, our workers post, our really, really well-off berry gathering spot, as well as our little suburb here. Look at that. Look at this. Could you imagine living here with me as your tyrant? It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Don't say no. Just say yes. And then we have our little doctor center, healing center, our weird road plaza thing that's happening. Then we have our little monument here. So we can't actually build this right now because it needs glass, and to get glass we need to research, we need to have knowledge, which we just don't have. So we're gonna skip that. Then we have our beloved northern outpost, and yeah, this took a long ways to develop, and we got here despite everything we had to endure. We finally did it. We made it. Okay, well that's it. This is the last episode, the finale of the Wandering Village, of our challenge, and I want to thank all of you for joining me in doing this, and this won't be the last time we cover the Wandering Village. There will be updates coming out for this game, and I want to be able to cover that and share that with you. Once there's enough updates that have like a lot of features and a lot of new building types, we will be giving this run another go, things that significantly change the aspect of the game from where it is right now. We'll definitely be covering that. And I also want to thank all of you, for joining me on this. And I hope you stick around to see more stuff. There's a lot more games I want to cover. Perhaps Kingdom Reborn, perhaps Temtem. We'll see. We'll see where that leads. When my voice gets better and I start coughing, episodes will come out a lot quicker. But until then, thanks guys. Thanks for joining me on this. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, go ahead and scream at me. No, actually, if you have things you want to share and opinions and how I can be better with this, do let me know. in the comments below. I don't mean to be rhyming, folks, it just happens, but let me know below and I'll definitely, take that in consideration. I do want to be better, so I'm always looking to improve, so any advice you can share would be great. But as you can see, the Wandering Village does not end even after building that. You just continue on your journey through more challenges and obstacles. But at this point in the game, once you have all this going and decontaminators and a good way to create biogas and a good way to have food, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much over. Okay, that's it. I promise we're done. That is the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining me again, once again, 100 times over. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.